Assalamu alaikum dear students. It's part number 3rd of the same topic, that is arithmetic progression. In my previous 2 lectures, I have completed the introduction part of the arithmetic progression. लेकिन अभी एक टॉपिक हमें रह गया है, that's in the sum of the first n terms that we call Sn. लेकिन before going to that, हम पहले जो हमने अभी तक इंट्रोडक्शन पढ़ी थी, that was a general form of this arithmetic progression and the nth term and what we call as a general term of AP. उस पे बेस्ड हम थोड़े से क्वेश्चंस करेंगे. वो क्वेश्चंस मैंने यहाँ पे उठाए हैं that are considered most important as per your NCERT final exams are concerned. मैंने इसीलिए यही क्वेश्चंस लिए हैं क्योंकि ये एग्जाम में बहुत बार आते हैं. तो बाकी जितने भी क्वेश्चंस हैं पैटर्न यही रहेगा, लेकिन आपको सिर्फ थोड़ी सी इनकी प्रैक्टिस करनी है. Now moving straight forward to, without wasting time, moving to the question. What question says? Find the 31st term of AP whose 11th term is 38 and whose 16th term is 73. We know that हमने nth term of AB पढ़ा है, an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. This we call as a general term of an AP or we call it as an nth term of AP. इसी बेसिस पे, इसी फॉर्मूला पे मैं ये दोनों क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करूंगा. Now the question says that हमें 31st term of AP निकालनी है. That means we have to find A31. लेकिन गिवन क्या क्या है हमें? गिवन है 11th term of an AP, that's A11, ठीक है, and whose 16th term A11 is equal to 38 and the 16th term is 73. That means A16 is equal to 73. That means these two options are given and we have to find this one. अब यहाँ पे देखो an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. यहाँ पे A11 is equal to 38. Now replace this n by 11. So this A11 will be equal to a plus, अब n यहाँ पे भी है, n यहाँ पे भी है, लेकिन n को हमने रिप्लेस किया 11 के साथ, so it will be 11 minus 1 into d. Now solution, given that A11 is equal to 38, which means that what's this A11? अभी मैंने बोला it's a plus n minus, using this formula, so it will be a plus 11 minus 1 into d, and that will be equal to 38, which further implies a plus 11 minus 1, that's 10d, will be equal to 38. Name it as a first. Also A16 is equal to 73. Now replace this n by this 16, so it will be equal to a तो अपनी जगह आएगा. अब n के बदले यहाँ पे 16 है, so it will be 16 minus 1 into d, that will be equal to 73. Now it will be a plus 16 minus 1, that will be 15d, will be equal to 73. Name it as a second. Now what's equation first? Equation first is a plus 10d is equal to 38. That's this equation. And what's second? It's a plus 15d is equal to 73. So use this linear equation in two variables, that we have a different methods. You can use here the elimination method, you can use here the substitution method, you can use here the cross multiplication method, जो भी method आप पसंद करोगे. Now subtracting, it will be minus, signs will change and this will cancel. अब यहाँ पे साइन ये वाली रहेगी, ये तो खत्म होगी, प्लस माइनस साइन माइनस की रहेगी. 15 minus 10, that will be minus 5d, will be equal to, now it will be equal to 73 minus 38, it will be 38. Now it will be 13 8, that will be 5, it will be here 6 minus 3, that will be 3, so it will be equal to minus 35. This minus and this minus will cancel out, this minus and this minus will cancel out, so d will be equal to 35 divided by 5 ones are 5 sevens are 35, which implies d will be equal to 7. अब तो d हमें पता चला. Now we will find a. अब d is equal to 7. What's equation first? A plus 10d is equal to 38. I will substitute this value, the value of d here in this equation. यहाँ पे मुझे a निकलेगा. Now substitute value of d equal to 7 in equation first. What's equation first? Equation first is a plus 10d is equal to 38. Now that will be a plus 10. अब d के बदले क्या है? Into 7 is equal to 38. So which further implies a plus 10 into 7, that will be 70, will be equal to 38. So which implies a will be equal to 38. When I transform this to that side, So यहाँ पे it will be minus 70. So A will be equal to, it will be 38 minus 70. That is 10 minus 8, that's 2. It is 6 minus 3, that's 3. But it will be minus 32. A तो हमें पता चला, अब D भी पता चला. Now we have to find A31. Now thus, simple सा है, thus A31 will be equal to A तो अपनी जगह. Now replace this n by 31. A plus 31 minus 1 into D. So that will be equal to A plus 31 minus 1, that will be 30D. Now, अब इस A के बदले क्या है? Minus 32 plus 30 into, अब इस D के बदले क्या है? 7. So it will be equal to minus 32 plus 7 zeros are 0, 7 threes are 21 plus minus sign plus की रहेगी क्योंकि ये बड़ा है. So it will be 210 minus 32. So it will be 10 minus 8. So that will be equal to 10 minus 2, that will be 8. So it will be 10, that will be 7. So it will be 1. So the answer will be 178. Thus, 31st term of AB is equal to 178. बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन इसी पैटर्न पे हैं. वहां पे आपको फिफ्थ टर्म निकालनी होगी, कोई और दो टर्म्स देखे हैं. Just use the nth formula and we will try to use. Now question number 2. This is the most important as per your exams are concerned. Now how many multiples of 4 lies between 10 and 250? कितने multiples of 4 हैं जो lie करते हैं 10 और 250 के दरमियान से? Now that is 10, starting from 10 to 250. सबसे easy इसमें ये है. Now we will try to find the first number that is divisible by 4, but that's a multiple of 4, sorry, but that lies between 10 and 250. अगर आप पहले देखोगे 10 को, so it will be 10, 4 twos are 8. तो यहां पे क्या आया? So it will be simply 2. तो रिमाइंडर 2 आया. इस 10 को इस 2 के साथ प्लस करो. So 10 plus 2, that will be equal to 12. So 12 will be the first number that will be divisible by 4. Now what will be the second? Simply इस 12 को plus 4 कर दो, that will be 16. The second number will be 16. So what will be third? Plus 4, that will be 20. लेकिन हमें कहां तक जाना है? 250 तक जाना है. So when we will 250 को जब हम डिवाइड करेंगे 4 के साथ, so it will be 4 6s are, that will be 24. It will be 1, 0 नीचे आएगा. It will be 4 2s are, that will be 8. तो यहाँ पे 2 आएगा. तो यहाँ पे रिमाइंडर 2 आया. अब इस 250 को सब्ट्रैक्ट करो 2 के साथ. So 250 को minus 2 सब्ट्रैक्ट करो, that will be 248. So this will be the last number. That will be the multiply of 4, but that lies between 10 and 250. So list of numbers and list of multiples of numbers, multiples of 4, list of multiples of 4 that lies between 10 and 250. 10 and 250. What's the first number that lies? That will be 12. So it will be 12. Followed by, what's the second? That will be 16. Now followed by, what's the third? That will be 20. Now it goes up to, what's the last number? Last number 250. 250 तो नहीं है, लेकिन उससे पहले क्या आ रहा है? 248. Now 248. Now we have to find out how many. That means we have to find the n number of terms. Let these multiples be n. Let these multiples be multiples of 4 be n. N. Here, now what's the A? A is the first term, that's 12. What's the D? D is the common difference, that means 16 minus 12. So that's 16 minus 12, that's 4. And what's AN? What's the last term? Last term is here, 248. But we know that AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Now what's this AN? AN is 248. 248. What's this A? A is 12 plus N तो हमें निकालना है, N minus 1. What's D? D is 4. So it will be equal to 248. इसको ट्रांसफॉर्म यहाँ पे कर दो. It will be minus 12. That will be equal to N minus 1 into 4. अब यहाँ पे देखो, it will be equal to 6. It will be equal to 3. That will be 236. It will be equal to n minus 1 into 4, which further implies अब n minus 1 तो यहीं पे रहेगा, जब इस 4 को यहाँ पे लाएंगे तो ये डिवीजन में आएगा. So n minus 1 will be equal to 236 divided by 4. 4 ones are 4. It will be 4 5s are 20, तो यहाँ पे 3 होगा, it will be 4 9s are 36, so it will be equal to n minus 1 will be equal to 59, so n will be equal to 59, जब यहाँ पे ट्रांसफर करूंगा so it will be plus 1, so it will be equal to 60, it will be equal to 60, तो n को मैंने क्या रखा था, multiples of this 4, so here the 60 multiples of 4 that lies between 10 and 250. So in my next lecture, inshallah, we will try to solve more questions that will be based on the nth term, or what we call as a general.